Hi everybody, in today's video we're going to be talking about how I eat out almost daily and yet remain skinny. So in this video we're going to be breaking down as follows. How can you stay skinny and slim with zero exercise and eating out almost daily and having ultimate food flexibility? Now this sounds all good to be true, but in this video we're going to be breaking down exactly the steps that I take and revealing the transparent step-by-step process in terms of how you can stay skinny with zero exercise, having ultimate food flexibility and still eating out at your favorite places like the Chinese buffet, just like I have done. So let's break down the secrets. First and foremost, there is this concept called calorie density. Now, if you all Google the Starch Solution by Dr. McDougall, you'll realize that this is an evidenced, scientific based set of principles. Now, Dr. McDougall, obviously he's a medical professional, he's a doctor, and the Starch Solution basically advocates this concept called calorie density, i.e. it's basically the ability to eat plenty of food in abundance, in excessive amounts, to satisfy and curb your hungers, whilst basically having the lowest amount of calories. So let's take an example. You may be super hungry and it's breakfast, and your typical go-to breakfast is cereal. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when I have cereal, it's basically, let's take cornflakes. Cornflakes is very light. You're going to have a tiny portion. I think the portion is about 30 grams. And that 30 grams with some cow's milk, let's just say full fat cow's milk, is going to set you back around 300 to 500 calories. And I don't know about you, but I immediately feel hungry like 1 hour later. Whereas if you fill up on, say, an apple or a big bowl of fruit, apples, pears, bananas, strawberries, berries, you're going to feel very, very full very quickly, and you're not going to get hungry until, say, 1 o'clock at lunchtime. And this bowl of fruit is maybe going to set you back 100 to 200 calories, right? So we can already see that 500 calories for a bowl of cereal v 200 calories for a big bowl of fruit means that you've already saved yourself 300 calories at breakfast. Now those 300 calories times by 7 is 2,100 calories. So you can already begin to see you're saving around 2,000 calories per week, just from a small little swap of, say, cereal compared to a bowl of fruit. So this concept of calorie density is basically eating an abundance of food to switch off your hunger pangs, to fill your stomach up, and to help you avoid excess calories. So if we look at Dr. McDougall, and if we look at the Starch Solution, this concept of calorie density can be applied throughout our whole diet and our day. And that is basically the principle and the basic premise of how I stay really skinny without any exercise. I have ultimate food flexibility and I still get to eat out at all of my favourite places. So Saturday, for example, I went out to a all-you-can-eat barbecue place, and I basically had a massive salad. It was sweet corn and lettuce and spinach and broccoli, tomatoes, cucumbers, and I was able to have 3 plates of that, filled myself up excessively, and I wasn't hungry for the whole day. Again, Friday I went out to a Chinese buffet. What do I have? They've got a massive salad section, lettuce, tangy onions, cucumbers, shredded cabbage, and in terms of the hot food, they always have broccoli or stir fry or bean sprouts, or they have mushrooms. Mushrooms is a great food. It's probably my favorite food because it's 8 calories per 100 grams. So let's just say 10 calories per 100 grams. Trust me, you can probably eat 500 grams, like a whole family punnet of mushrooms, and that's only going to be 50 calories, right? So we're talking like a family bucket size of mushrooms. 500 grams divided by 10 is 50 calories, right? So Again, a bowl of cereal for 500 calories or a punnet of mushrooms for 50 calories. So it's really, really easy when you think about dieting in this particular regard. I don't really like to call it a diet because it's so easy that when you have tasty food that fills up your stomach, this concept of calorie density is the main way in which you can continue to have food abundance, food flexibility, and enjoy your food. I'm a big volume eater, so I like to eat a lot. I like tasty food, I like fresh food, and so calorie density has been my absolute saviour. So that's just a little snippet about how you can exercise food abundance, food flexibility, continue to still eat at all of your favourite places whilst being skinny. Let me know what you think about that, and I'm very happy to produce some other videos in terms of food flexibility, how to stay skinny with zero exercise, all encouched in the terms of Dr. McDougall and the starch solution. Let me know what you think. Okay, bye.